campfire gazing at the stars. And all of a sudden, they pointed up in the sky and took a deep breath in because there was a star falling from the sky. And when she fell, she said, "Ow." And the animals were all confused. They didn't know what to do. And so the zebras said, "We have an idea." And the two lions said, "We have a better idea." So they stood up and said, "We'll throw them in the sky." Very good. So the star said, "Okay, I guess if you want to try to throw me back in the sky, that'd be a great idea." So she stood up, and the two lions twirled their arms around and threw her back into the sky. And all the other animals cheered. They thought the star had found her way back up into the sky. And as they were watching, the star started to tumble again, fell right back down, and when she landed, she said, "Ow." And then the two zebras said, "We have an idea." And then the elephant said, "My idea is better." She stood up and then she said, "I'll blow the star back up my trunk." Very good. And the star said, "Well, all right." So she put the star on the tip of her trunk, and the elephant flew really hard, and the star started to fly back up into the sky, and everyone cheered for that. And then the star started to fall right back down, and she said, "Ow." And then the zebra said, "We have an idea." And then everyone else started to shake their head. And the bunny and the leopard and the cheetah stood up and they said, "We'll leap you back into the sky, and the bunny's going to jump up high, and the leopard will run the star back up into the sky." So the three of them stood up, and the star said, "Well, I'll give it a shot." And so the bunny hopped up high into the sky, and the leopard and the cheetah started to leap from star to star, and then the butterfly started to take the star and fly her even higher into the air. And everyone started to clap because they knew for sure this was going to work. And then they all sat down, and then they started to watch the star, and she started to fall again from the sky, and she landed and said, "Ow." And then the zebra said, "We have an idea." And they stood up and said, "We will build a spaceship." And everyone looked at each other, and then they said, "That's a great idea." Everyone stood up, got their hammer and their nail, and they started to build a spaceship, a rocket to fly up into the sky, and it looked very fantastic. And as they were building, they all became very good friends with their new friend, the star. And at the end, they took a step back from the spaceship, and it was all ready to go up into the sky. And so the elephant handed the star some peanuts for her trip, and the bunny handed her some carrots, and then the lions gave her a big hug, said, "See you later." And then the butterfly flitted around her and said, good luck on your journey." And the cheetah and the leopard ran around and said, "We'll miss you." And the two zebras said, "Let's go, Star." They climbed into the rocket ship, and then all the animals counted her down from 3. Ready? 3, 2, 1, blast off! And the two zebras safely got the star home. And when the zebras returned and the star had made it back up into the sky, everyone in the jungle stood up and cheered and